baseball fans, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to MLB The Show 19. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Baltimore, the second baseman.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in, number 1. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Minnie Minoso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
No left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Stewart looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Standing in, Ryan Cordell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Stewart looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fourth.
Stepping into the box, Brooks Robinson. First delivery to him on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Alan Trammell, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it, and that ends the inning. In now, Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging on the split finger pitch, and that's out number 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Anthony
Ball one.
Santander.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And it's fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 24.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Rolled slowly to first. Carter takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Step box, Ichiro Suzuki. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini moves over. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Here comes the first pitch. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Severino goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Pedro Severino, and they'll need him to get something going here. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Severino.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Pedro Severino goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Strike taken up in the zone. A ball and a strike to the Oriole hurler. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now that
here's the first pitch to him.
Jonathan.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Charlie Morton, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter.
Into the box now, Minnie Minoso. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1 on its way. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Number 22.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Cordell. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. Over to VR, to Trumbo for the double play, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. 1 away. One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Settling in now, Brooks Robinson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Santander sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So run away here with the bases empty. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
The catcher, Gary.
First offering on its way. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Ready now, Joe Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. Now a swing and a fly ball. Santander is after it, but this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The pitcher, number 50.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Morton. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Trumbo will tuck this one away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Renato Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled away. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base ump. So it's ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Has a look, now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Number 28.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Another 0-2 home. Stays alive, still 0-2. Santander leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Minnie Minoso. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Santander is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, Jason.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. Now at the plate, Ryan Cordell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Hunter Harvey, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Your attention,
Brooks Robinson will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out toward center field. Stewart giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Number 21 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 21.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Jonathan Villar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is one of those classic cases of.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Number 52 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Digging in once again, Ichiro Suzuki. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Stewart on the move. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. From the stretch. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Byron Buxton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out. Into the box now, Minnie Minoso. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santander waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Fingers.
Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1 the count now. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. There's ball 4. Stepping in, Anthony Santander, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Low for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
3-2 full count. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. And he misses with it. 1-1. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. This one's down to third. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired.
From the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
So striding in, Jason Kipnis. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Cordell. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And there's one down now. So digging in now, Brooks Robinson. No pump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Miguel Castro enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Santander has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in and looking for more, Ichiro Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into right field. That's a base hit. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Dwight Smith Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Orioles. Number 35.
And this is low, ball 1. Line drive to center field. Cordell is there, and he has it for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time. Number 1 waits on deck. Full count, 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Number 1
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey.
Taylor Rogers is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the corner and slicing foul. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Trumbo. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And the runner from 3rd scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-2 game. And here's Renato Nunez. No hits to this point. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes. And Richard Blyer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Richard
Coming to the plate now, Joe Carter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. George Springer will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting. George Springer.
Springer can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Blyer is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score from third. So stepping in, Jason Kipnis. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini has a read on it, and that's the third out. Kelvin Herrera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Standing in, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Suzuki is there to put it away for out number 1. Striding in, DJ Stewart. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Shoots this one over to first. Carter's up with it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Here now is our final line score. First for your big